Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and good day to our lecturer Dr. Idris and to all of you. Today my group mates and I would like to share our information on one of HR functions that we have gathered, that is recruitment and selection. Before we start, I would like to introduce myself. Hi, I am AYUMI BINTI TARMIZI and these are my group mates. What is the concept of recruitment and selection? Recruitment refers to the process used by hiring managers to promote open positions within their company. Hiring managers often partner up with marketing team to encourage qualified candidates to apply when a job opportunity becomes available. Meanwhile, selection refers to the process of choosing which candidate is best suited for the open job position. This process typically starts with the hiring manager shortlisting the qualified candidates, and they use some methods to assess each candidate's skills and abilities to ensure they hire the right individual for the job. There are 5 importance of recruitment and selection that I want to explain today. First, fill up vacant positions. Business productivity reduces when a position is left vacant for an extended period, and additional responsibilities may harm existing employees. The purpose of recruitment is to fill the vacancies thoughtfully and not by making any rush decisions. Another importance of recruitment and selection is to acquire skilled employees for business. Potential employees have the necessary skills to fit in the role or can have training skills that business is missing. Next, assist in business growth. When new skilled team member is recruited, the business productivity will increase and customers will be served better. Not only that, employee turnover can be reduced with effective recruitment strategies by mentioning as many details as required about the job, benefits, and other expectations to reduce employee turnover. My last point for importance is it can increase productivity. When a company hires skilled and experienced employees, it can increase productivity as those employees can produce more in less time. The production cost will most likely decrease as the production becomes efficient. Now, I will share the most common issues and challenges faced when recruiting and selecting. Number 1, attraction of the position. When the job advertisement comes out, the competition for one's position can be fierce, especially in high-demand sectors and regions. Number 2, resume screening. Resume screening can be challenging for recruiters when they need to carefully analyze each resume to identify candidates who meet the requirements of the position. Third, implicit bias. Recruiters can be influenced by implicit biases during the selection process. These can lead to unfair decisions and not based on the potential candidate's merit. Next, cultural fit. Mostly in time, candidates possess only the necessary technical competencies but not the company's values, mission, and vision. And the last one is creating an efficient recruiting process. Hiring teams need to communicate fast, evaluate candidates easily, and know every single steps need to be done. Administrative tasks often take away valuable time that could have used by recruiters in coordinating the hiring process and ensuring good candidate experience. That is on the concept, importance, and issues and challenges for recruitment and selection. This presentation may continue with another content that will be explained by my next group mate. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum and a very good afternoon to Dr. Idris. My name is NURFARAH ATHIRAH. Now, I will talk about the sources, methods or techniques of recruitment and selection. So the first sources is internal sources. Internal recruiting generally makes a job vacancy more attractive because candidates see opportunity for growth and advancement. Internal sources promoted through job postings generate applicants who are familiar to the organization and motivate other employees by demonstrating opportunity for advancement. However, internal sources are usually insufficient for all an organization labor needs. Direct applicants and referrals tends to be inexpensive and to generate applicants who have self-selected. This source risks charges of unfairness. Communication about job vacancy to other employees in organization includes company bulletin boards, employee publications, and corporate intranets. The advantages of internal sources are generates applicants who are well known to the organization, applicants are knowledgeable about position, minimize unrealistic job expectation, and lastly, cheap and fast. The second sources is external sources. For entry-level position and perhaps for specialized upper-level position, the organization has no internal recruits from which to draw. Also, bringing in outsiders may expose the organization to new ideas or new ways of doing business. An organization that uses only internal recruitment can win up with a workforce whose members or think alike and therefore may be poorly suited to innovation. An organization may recruit through direct applicants and referrals, websites, advertisements, employment agencies, and schools. The example case that using external sources is Southwood School, which is they use advertisement to make vacancy for teacher of French. This is the example of advertisement that Southwood School used to make vacancy for teacher of French. Direct applicants are people who apply for a vacancy without prompting from the organization. Referrals are people who apply because someone in the organization prompted them to do so. Sometimes, referrals contribute to hiring practices that are or that appear unfair, an example being nepotism or the hiring of relative. The advantages of external sources is can help company gain a competitive advantage. The picture above show the example of sources of recruitment and selection by the mobile store of SR. Now, I will continue with the process of recruitment and selection. The process of selecting employees varies considerably from organization to organization and from job to job. First, a human resource professional reviews the application received to see which meet the basic requirement of the job. For candidates who meet the basic requirements, the organization administers tests and review work samples to rate the candidate abilities. Those with the best abilities are invited to the organization for one or more interviews. Supervisors and team members often are involved in this stage of this process. By this point, the decision makers are beginning to form opinions about which candidates are most desirable. For the top few candidates, the organization should check references and conduct background checks to verify that the organization information is correct. Then, supervisors, team, and other decision makers select a person to receive a job offer. In some cases, the candidate may negotiate with the organization regarding the salary, benefits, and the like. If the candidate accepts the job, the organization places him or her in that job. That's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is ZULAYKHA binti EDHAM, and now I will present about the impact of recruitment and selection in organization. Firstly, the impact in organization on performance is it encourages business growth. When you recruit a proper workers, means they will grow with you and contribute to the company overall success, and also lowering the need to hire repeatedly for each new leadership role that may rise in the future. Consider how recruiting better workers at even the entry level can lead to better staff managerial roles in the future. The second impact in organization on performance is adaptation to market changes. When an organization recruits workers with skills and expertise needed to adapt to changing market conditions, it may have significant impact on an organization's long-term performance. This ensures that the company can change and successfully respond to changing consumer wants and market trends. Next, the impact on productivity in organization is it improves team building activities and morale. Hiring new talent might cause a temporary interruption in the workflow and relationship between the existing teams, but after the adjustment phase, the perfect recruit should be able to immediately add to the natural unity of your top team. So before hiring new employee, consider their potential for teamwork. The second impact on productivity in organization is improved creativity and problem solving. Having diverse staff may provide a firm with new ideas and perspective. By hiring people with diverse backgrounds and experience, business may foster innovation and more efficient problem solving, resulting in better products and services. Other than that, the impact on growth in organization is access to the best talent. Effective worker recruiting method assists businesses in finding and attracting top talent people with the education, training, and work experience required to thrive in their roles. By having access to top talent may also improve competitiveness and overall performance. The second impact on growth in organization is alignment with organizational goals. Effective recruiting ensure that fresh hire reflect the organizational values, culture, and goals. This alignment might result in a staff that is more unified and productive, as well as focused on achieving the organization's goals. Next, the impact on retention in organization is increased retention of employees. Company may boost employee retention by dedicating time and money to selecting the finest individuals who shares the company culture and values. When a business hires a proper individual, it improves overall company performance and maintain a positive environment, which makes other employees pleased to work for the company and want to stay. The second impact on retention in organization is cost saving. Effective recruitment of talent can help to reduce hiring costs. When organizations successfully discover and attract the appropriate people, they may save money on recruiting and training costs associated with high turnover rates. Lastly, the third impact on retention in organization is it enhances the workplace culture. The workplace culture is the environment that the employees encounter when they come to work. It involves the workforce, common values, beliefs, and habits. A positive workplace culture may increase employee satisfaction on retention, whereas a bad workplace culture might result in high turnover and lower productivity. Thank you, and that's all from me. Now I will pass this presentation to the next presenter for the rest of the impact on recruitment and selection.
My name is SHARIFAH NURHANISAH representing IDRIS. So for the next point is to attract new employees with ease. Organizations must embrace a talent-centric strategy that prioritizes people and invests in their professional growth. This will guarantee that the company's beliefs and goals are in sync with the employees, and that the company's success is a collaborative effort. Businesses that recruit and keep excellent workers might stay ahead of the competition, driving innovation, development, and success, which will lead to good company image and attract people to work there. Next point is about image. To create positive employer image, effective recruitment may strengthen a company's employer brand, especially when combined with an excellent application experience. In addition to attracting top talent, a strong employer brand may attract clients and business partners that value being associated with reputable and well-known corporations. And next point its competitive advantage, business with strong human sourcing skills have a higher chance of gaining an advantage over their competitors. Top workers encourage innovation and productivity, frequently expressing fresh ideas that influence the company's direction. They will also boost the brand's image and staff morale.
I will explaining you the strategic way for improving the recruitment and selection. For recruitment, improving your recruiting process entails creating clear job advertisement, improving candidate sourcing, establish talent pipelines, increasing recruitment efficiency, and improving the candidate experience. With each passing stage, the hiring process may become more streamlined, effective, and enjoyable for everyone involved. The first step is design appealing and easy to understand job posting. To evaluate candidate based on work-related factors, we need effective job advertisement. Collaborate with the recruiting manager at the organization to draft the job description. Give detailed information regarding the available position. Keep in mind that the new hire may be involved in project or may be the part of the team when outlining their responsibility. Differentiate the must-have and nice-to-have qualification to attract applicants who may able to pick up the supplementary ability on the job. Pick simple description. Clearly define the position you are recruiting for. Raise awareness of your business. The second one, improve your process of finding a potential candidate. Even now, the word of fresh job opening, welcome the new most employed people. Use this sourcing strategy to find applicants to boost your hiring success rate. For examples, using social media, Reddit, Facebook, and more, or LinkedIn. Or the second one, be present during the gathering, like fair. Make better use of your recruiting resources. Create a standardized procedure checklist. Use this checklist to arrange the hiring process. You can use them to gather all the necessary information before chatting with the applicant during the screening call and interviews. Maintaining freshness in your recruiting templates is essential. For selection, getting a lot of applicants doesn't matter if you end up choosing the wrong person. A long or difficult hiring process can cost you a great candidate. It may take longer than necessary to find the right person. The first step is to make sure to begin with a detailed job description. To fill the position at the organization, you need to attract enough competent and experienced individual. Job description or posting should be substantially more than just a laundry list of must-have. The purpose is to motivate employees to take the job. Second one, implement screening procedure. To get the most out of your time hiring for a critical position, zero in top prospect. This pre-screening exam can help to achieve our goals. This pre-screening exam help to narrow down the pool of potential candidates. As a result, it won't waste time, energy, and applicant who doesn't have the technical and soft abilities that we need. The last one is check for cognitive skill. Cognitive skill are type of pre-employment tests used to see how well the job candidate can do of a lot of different mental tasks like working with numbers, thinking abstractly, problem solving, understand what they read, and learning quickly. This skill is very good way to tell if someone will do well on their job or the task have given properly. Thank you for listening our presentation.
For the conclusion, in order to know whether the recruitment is effective or not, hiring managers should create a feedback for all applicants no matter they are selected or not after the process. The applicants can fill the form provided by the hiring manager, which the applicants can give feedback about the recruitment process. for the next point is recruitment and selection process is a crucial part for a company, even for the small position, because in order to maintain high performance workforce, company need to choose the best candidate that have meets all the list of the requirements. And by doing this process, we lessen the unqualified candidates to reduce time consumed. And lastly, the process need to be fair for all of the applicants. Should it be no bias including nepotism, favoritism, and cronyism. By applying such rule, will boost the company's branding and image for the outsiders, because people will judge the company sometimes based on story by someone.